And Batman's back. Back again. Tyrese back. Tell a friend. Alright. Did I even turn on the right street? I don't see anywhere else to turn. I don't know, this guy, other, some other guy offered me a ride, so took it, and that's me in the middle of nowhere. I don't know where the hell I'm at. Supposedly, it's supposed to be somewhat close. I looked it up on the GPS, right? Right, which means the stalkers, you got my location right now, right? Since every phone number I get, if it's a new number, you get the number illegally, correct? Which again, you know, that'll be brought up in court when you go to prison. Not a smart decision, right? And especially when I have most of your legal names. Um, Again, I just let people do it to themselves. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't care about this guy. I don't know what his deal was. I guess I don't know if that's really where he was going or not, or maybe I don't know. Because me, I tell people what I do for a living, straight up. You know what I mean? So it's like if they're doing if they're corrupt, basically, they're gonna get nervous. Golly, there's a lot of dogs. I hear more dogs. Those little dogs, though. Anyway, Batman is on a mission. I don't know. It said it was like an 8-minute walk. I feel like it's going to be longer than that. But yeah, it's like, I don't know. I wish he would have brought me farther in town where I'm trying to go, but he didn't. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I'm so tired of walking. Part of me enjoys it. Part of me doesn't. I'm getting pretty fast, I'll tell you that. Like as far as running, I was running yesterday with this thing on too. Like I start running with it on now. It's just sometimes it starts moving too much, so I got to grab it with my right hand is what I usually use. But you know, the whole point of this is supposed to just be like the infrastructure for the suit. This is not supposed to be the whole suit. What a lot of people don't get. It's like, hello. But it works pretty well, honestly. And then, like I said, I got the steel armor. Um, you can't. I don't think I can really put this under the steel armor. I mean, it's possible, but it would fit too tight. And the last time I tried it, it just never really worked. There wasn't any enough room for it because this vest is actually fairly thick. Um, but what I was thinking I should do at some point for the steel armor is get the bulletproof plate and put it in the middle of the armor. That way, it has that as well. You know what I mean? And people won't think that it has a bulletproof plate underneath it as well. And I mean, it's pure steel. It's 18 gauge pure steel. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Que sera, sera, whatever we need. Future's not ours to us. When I was just a little boy, I asked my mother, what shall I be? Will I be rich? Here's what she said to me. They used to sing that to me when I was a kid. Oh. So yeah, like I said, people just gotta understand, man. You treat people the way you want to be treated. Here, okay? There's never gonna be repercussions for me or nothing. Nobody's gonna do anything my direction ever, ever, ever. They never have, never will. Right? I promise that. Right? Like we gonna stand on business and stand on our issues now, 100% now for real. Like y'all don't get. I was being nice before. Now I'm not playing. Like now things gonna go the way I tell you they gonna go. And it's just that simple. Because apparently people really thought that they had a choice with me. Like Tyree Sneed, so notorious and run the streets so badly, people don't even got free will when it come to me. Honestly, you really don't. Like not these enemies. Like I don't know what y'all on. I don't know what you talking about, bro. Because like I know what's actually happened. I mean, that's the difference. Like everybody talking running their mouth, they all do it at a distance. I've been here, I've been doing radio for 25 years. I haven't had one person talk to my face in those 25 plus years. If that doesn't tell you that people are scared of me, I don't know what to tell you. You know? The dog was quiet after that, I hissed. he started making noises, whining. Oh, come on, doggy. Can't get down that quick. Oh, see, even dogs can't debate with me. Where the hell am I? I'm here somewhere. Here's a bridge. What the hell is that bridge? Oh. Wow. I want to choke him. Okay, I think I know where I'm at. Really? You dropped me off all the way over here? I guess it makes sense. I guess it's not that bad of a walk. Should I go through that? Or should I just think? Let's walk over here. Get some walks. Probably some cool stuff down that way. Now I know where I'm at, I think. Yeah. It wasn't all bad. He took me somewhat close, but he could have just dropped me off where I'm trying to go. But it's whatever. I told him about the channel, and then like he started talking, and I just realized I was like, I don't even want to give this guy my channel. Like, you're boring. I don't even like you. Like, hey, I'm not giving you my channel. I was gonna tell him to just look up my name on YouTube or something. I don't like you. I'm not even gonna give you my channel. You don't deserve it. Yeah. But Sarah Lee. That's who makes the cakes. I love Hostess cupcakes, man. Like I said, I'm trying to get some fruit in my system today, man. Are y'all gonna help me or not? You know, like this is the thing, man. I sat here this entire time. That's why I went on that whole thing. And then even those church weirdos, they weren't letting me get the amount of fruit in my system that I really need. Like They had fruit where I was at, and they still like made it hard. Like didn't want to allow me to do what I needed to do. Like, dude, it's just fruit, bro. Like all these things are like little stuff. Nothing is a big deal. All the big deal stuff I already took care of. 35 years old, man. I'm getting up there. I age backwards, but like, I'm gonna be 40 in 5 years. I mean, y'all still gonna be pulling the same stuff if I'm around at 40? And talk to me. Told you. Like 40 years old in better shape than all the young folk. Like real talk. I mean, if I'm able to make it through this or whatever, and I'm here at 40, like 40-year-old Tyree Sneed is dangerous because y'all don't understand. I like age backwards. Like I'll be in better shape at 40 than I am now. Seriously, because of the way that I train, my training is progressive, so I progressively get stronger, faster, quicker. Um, and it takes me like I still think I'm like growing and filling out. It's weird. Like I really took a long time for my body to develop. And I think it's still developing in some ways. So it's like, I mean, I don't know. They're still going to be pulling the same game. That's the thing. I mean, the title of the show, what I put about change your perception to reality. The problem is all y'all's perception doesn't exist. Literally doesn't exist. So you have this false perception that you're trying to push about me. Hold on. So yeah, like I said, let me get past this street first. Just safety. So yeah, basically, long story short, like I said, none of your perceptions are reality, right? You have fake perceptions that you want to push and project onto someone. Again, that's all fake. Like, talk to me to my face. If it's not in my face, it ain't real, right? That's why we don't care. So that's basically all it be. It's a bunch of people telling themselves lies amongst themselves that don't make any sense. I mean, let's shift your perspective and perception to reality real quick. The man you're talking about, like I said, had bank accounts with over $300,000 in them, all invested in the best stocks money can buy. I know how to invest. Definitely an investing teacher, investing guru, 100%. Oh, look, more overcompensating. Lame whack. So, like I said, I own my own car lot right now. It's got cars way more expensive than those little garbage motorcycles they're driving right now, right? More than all these cars out here. I'm just speaking the truth, right? Like, it ain't me who's overcompensating, right? But when people overcompensate, I respond. You see, the thing you'll notice about me is I'm not running around in my feelings trying to prove some point. I'm not mad at anyone, like, unless it's for good reason, right? And like I said, we're just different, because like when I'm mad, like people gonna know I'm mad. You know what I mean? The only like people don't get. I really felt back a lot because I have my freedom, and I would never throw that away for nobody or nothing. It's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? But like I used to really be uncut, especially when I was a little younger. I used to really not care, and people sense it. That's why they're always like, "Oh, I don't give a what." I'm like, that's the vibe you draw from me, I guess. That's what they always do for me. That I don't give a what, whatever about nothing or whatever. When it's like it couldn't be farther from the truth. And I've always cared more than anyone about a lot of things. I guess that just me when it comes to like drama and stuff. Like, I guess. I mean, I definitely cared before. I wasn't even the same animal back then that I am now. A lot worse now. I was ridiculous, but I didn't know what I know now. It's just part of it. I mean, that's my thing. Like, I'm not in anything with anyone. Like, just don't talk to me. Go your own way, and that's it. Leave me alone. I don't want to talk to you. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have anything I got to argue with people for. All my stuff paid for, nigga. Real talk. That's what's so weird about it. It's like people never grow up, man. They're adults and they never grow up. It's like I don't know what that has to do with me. These be people I don't even know, bro. I don't know these people. Hang out with them. Not cool with you. So it'd be super weird. But like I said, right now, if y'all can hit the Cash App, that's what I really need. Just trying to get some fruit in my system, man. I need it for what I'm going through. I think maybe it could help fruit, vegetables. That's what I need to be trying to eat. Right? And that's my whole issue is nobody helps. And meanwhile, I'm sitting here working. I'm lining my next check. Like I told you, that check is going to take a while to get here, is what y'all don't get. A while. Okay? And the issue is, the common sense aspect that, like, getting by in the meanwhile, I have some avenues already taken care of. Like, there's some positives. Some things have fallen in place. But, like, I got to try to make sure I got enough money in the bank to cover my charges. They're going to give me that $8 fee or whatever pretty soon here around the corner. They just got me with the other one for this app that I can't get into, so I can't turn it off. I don't know how to. I don't know if it's even possible with the account or whatever. There's a little money in there. I got like $30 in some other account. Like, I don't understand. Like, I have little bits of money and little like apps and stuff. I just can't get it out. Like, one of them, it just keeps holding it and it won't let it go because it's invested into some kind of digital real estate. So it's like there's nothing I can do about it. You feel me? Like, it's just $30, but like I could use that right now, and then that could go towards my fruit and stuff. So that's what I'm saying. It's like these people, they act like they're all slow. Like, I'm not asking for anything that I'm not earning, and I'm only asking because I'm tied up with my own stuff, right? Because of how I move, because I move quicker than you. To sit there and be like, well, you're not operating in a slow vibration like me, like, man, get out my face, bro. Nobody operates like that who's normal. That just doesn't even make sense. Like, all that's showing, okay, you're jealous of me because I'm living my life. Okay. I mean, live yours. Like, who's stopping you? No one. That's your own problem. You got to look in the mirror, most of you, right? Like I said, you're talking to a man. I've had a bank account with over 300,000 and well over $1 million every year consecutively. Every year, right? Except maybe this last year, right? So, I don't know what people are talking about. I was lying. Why am I being honest about it? I'm telling you this last year, I sure said it. It's been a year. It's been a real year of struggle for a long time. And even when I struggled, I always bounced back making millions. And that's the thing is that this period of fake stagnation, I'll never be stagnated, nor have I run this business the entire time. I built a business from scratch that's amazing. That's not stagnation. Because there's going to be a ton of money that comes from this too. Watch. That's why everybody watching. People like B Vlogs, the nameless, right? So, how do I explain? I mean, just follow what I'm telling you. I mean, it makes perfect sense, right? I mean, bank account with over 300,000, right? Like I said, made millions every year, right? So you have to have this period of fake stagnation, whatever you want to call it. If you want to call it stagnation, no problem. I don't care what you call it. I don't care how you see it. I don't really care. At the end of the day, even more. So I'm not leveling down, I'm leveling up. People don't understand it. No, this has been the same. I've done the same thing every time. I'm back to ground zero, and then gone and made more money every single time. Every single time. That's why y'all fools never can get a hold of me because I'm always disappearing and vanishing, right? Because that's just what I do. I make money. So yeah, like I said, just trying to get past this guy with the blow dryer thing for the grass. So like I said, man, they're annoying, honestly. So you got, like I said, had a bank account with over 300,000 and it ain't nothing. Admin or rights or royalties, still have them. At the time, I was getting like a grand plus off every check. You know, like, I mean, all it has been is just people are jealous, supposed to care. I mean, for what? Like I said, when I was 12 years old, I was ranked in the entire nation in tennis, top 4 in the state of Texas consistently. Baseball, I was winning awards at Spike Owens camp, Cliff Gustafson, all affiliated with UT, Texas Legends baseball camp. I was there all the time, always was the best. You can ask them. Went to the Ken Griffey Jr. camp down in, what's it called? Trying to get through this. Down in Kissimmee. I think that's what it was, Kissimmee, like Orlando area. All right, met Ken Griffey Jr., met his son, met Barry Larkin, fielded batting practice with Barry Larkin, got offers from Westminster College. I don't know if it was the same one that A-Rod went to, but it's possible. They claim A-Rod was the highest paid shortstop in baseball. A-Rod is the highest fake paid slave in baseball because, again, baseball players are slaves. They do not get paid. And this is just a fact. This is not something that I'm just talking, I'm mad, I'm jealous. No. I mean, study the system. If any of these people had money or they were rich, where does the money go? Because they just had another athlete go bankrupt. Like, it happens every single time. Why does it happen, right? Because everything that they're saying is fake. It's a lie. And you sheep out there, you just believe whatever you're told. But my point is, the college, I don't know if it was the same one, it might have been, but it was a Westminster college. You can look it up. He went to Westminster College. Okay, Westminster was trying to recruit me at 12 years old to play shortstop. I am definitely better than Derek Jeter. I assure you of this. And if you had seen me when I was in my element and really playing, you would know, because why would a college tell my parents, go walk up to my parents, approach my parents and say, hey, look, when he's ready, we want him to play for us. Like, as soon as he's of age, whatever, we want him to come to our college and play ball for us. Do you understand? Okay. Hell, I ought to just call him, and be like, who can I talk to, because they really wanted me to play for them when I was, that age. And is there someone I can speak to about it? But to me, it'd be kind of pointless because it's like it has to be a new staff now. Right. But I'm just telling you the truth. Right. So I was a prodigy and all that. Right. Then I got real good at basketball. Somebody told me something, pissed me off, made me real good at basketball. I mean, you can see my game. I'm better than any point guard in the NBA. I mean, you just look at the videos. But see, people don't want to talk about these things. People want to keep you in this light. And it's like, that's the thing. I don't mind that. I actually love it because I already proved I'm the best. I already proved what I can do. I already proved, yes, I have all this, not potential, skill. Potential is something that's unfulfilled. This is not something I haven't fulfilled. I play street ball all over the world. I mean, all over the nation. I mean, my name rings bells in actual basketball courts and street ball courts. Like, I played in jail in Atlanta. Like, I'm undefeated basically everywhere. Like, I mean, that's a pretty big deal, right? I'm able to promote myself playing street ball and just continue to build my own independent career, and I get paid for it now. I pay myself basically through it. So it's like, I don't get it. Like, I'm not doing bad, I'm doing good. You know what I mean? And that's what be so weird is when you have people trying to talk to me like I'm doing bad. I'm doing bad. Y'all focused on the wrong things. Just like you were sitting there, you're talking about all these things that matter, talking about food, talking about food is not equivalent to being a prodigy and getting MBA offers on the table. I mean, they're going to have to throw me an offer, or they just don't want talent, which is what I believe, that they don't want talent. It's not even negotiable. I mean, the videos speak for itself, bro. There's nobody coming close to me. Seriously. You know what I mean? So it's like, and I'm not one of those overconfident people. Like, I really know, like, you know what I mean? I know, like, if I went in the NBA, I know it would take me a minute. I know I would have to train, you know, like for that specifically. I know, like, I still have work to do. But to think that I couldn't dominate, I mean, it's just silly. I could definitely dominate. You know what I mean? So it's like, I could see that coming. I could see NBA contracts being put on the table for me easily. I could see record deal music contracts once people start hearing my music and hearing how talented I am. Because, like, I'm literally like the next Elvis. Like, literally, I'm that good, but I just don't care. So it's like I have all these skills, and then people be like, you have potential. I don't have potential, man. I've already lived up to my potential. You don't get it, man. You don't understand. Okay, let me explain it to you like this, bro. The NBA, the Golden State Warriors, they stayed in McAllen in the Embassy Suites. I was paying monthly to live in there like 3-4K a month. You think that anyone on the Golden State Warriors had money like that? No, because I was richer than the entire damn team. That's what I'm trying to explain to you people, and you don't want to listen. And these other people, they know the truth, so they don't want you to hear it. See, I already am successful. I'm the only one who did. I'm the only one who's been successful independently. I made all my money by myself, bro. That's what y'all don't get. I'm not struggling, man. I'm just tired. There's a difference. I want a break. See what I'm saying? I'm not worried about money. I just want a break. I'm tired. I've been going too hard for too long. And you see, I'm still working hard. It's not that kind of tired. I'm saying tired of trying to just continue to do the same things and put things together. I'm just tired in general. I just want to relax and do me and be happy. You know, I mean, I basically could be retired if I wanted. I just refuse to give up or retire. I have no need. I'm still young, you know? So it's like, or at least young at heart, right? I mean, I'm young. So, I mean, my point is, how to explain it? I mean, like I said, you're talking to a dude. I've sold 50-acre properties. Like, I've done pretty much everything, man. I'm talking for $100,000 cash. Should have been 150,000. Carly Fiorina allegedly had everything to do with that, with me not getting my easement. Right? Big deal. Who cares? Right? Then you had them making up that other stuff. No, that's the silliest thing I ever heard of, bro. Why do you say that you're doing things that you didn't do that are criminal offenses? Like, that's the dumbest thing you could do, because we're gonna bring it all up in court. They're gonna question you on the stand. You're gonna be brought to the stand, and they're gonna question you. Did you have involvement? And is what you're claiming, did that really happen? Because if that's the case, then guess what? You have to actually cough up that property back as well, which I think is going to happen, honestly. So it's like, do you get what I'm saying? That would mean that you and the real estate agent that I hired were in cahoots, allegedly, right? See, they don't listen. Like, you don't have a telling yourself, smart one, right? You're hilarious, right? You were in cahoots, which, I mean, why would you put it past them? For somebody, a real estate agent, just a money hungry coward from Austin, that's who I hired. So what's to say that allegedly he didn't take money from Carly Fiorina and then sell the property to whoever was affiliated with her? She owns the property right behind it. You see what I'm saying? So that means you're stalking me. That means, like I said, you're watching my life, which you have no business doing. I'm not watching yours, right? I'm just was living my life. So that's kind of weird, right? So if you did that, you'll have to cough up that property as well, which I think is what's going to happen. Literally. I think that's what the whole deal is. I think that's why the readings say they're living on your property. Okay, but check this out. You're living on a property then that had to get fixed, had needed all this fixing, was basically unlivable, right? Because that's the way y'all left it to me. right? Because you tried to do me dirty. So again, who wins? Who's the genius? I do, because you have to pay for all those repairs, smart one. Yeah, so you just fixed up like the property, right? Which, like I said, if that what you're saying is true, when we go to court, you'd have to cough that property up as well. So that might be why the readings are saying they're living in your home and your property. But I think there's other properties. That's what I think. I think there's properties out in Cali and stuff that belong to me, right? And then I'm getting readings, downloads talking about there's bank accounts that belong to me, all sorts of stuff. I know there's more money. I know that for a fact. Because even my dad said that when he was alive. He said, like, there's a lot of money in there, like a lot, you know? So it's like, I know y'all are lying. I know that they stole, right? And I know Carly Fiorina allegedly has stolen from me. The thing is, do you really believe you're going to get away, allegedly, right? Do you really believe you're going to get away with it? Common sense. So, like I said, all these things, they work out in my favor anyway. And I get the best of everyone without trying to, because I'm righteous and the meek shall inherit the earth. See what I'm saying? So before you talk, think before you speak, right? Because you're silly, right? That was exactly the reason why I sold it and did what I needed to do, right? Because me, I'm going to be comfortable, bro. Feel me? I'm going to be comfortable, bro. I'm not going to let nobody, even family, anybody, especially my family, you know what I mean? I'm not going to let nobody take advantage of me or put me in an uncomfortable situation. Hell no. You know what I mean? See, I stand up for myself against family or whoever. Feel me? So it's like, at the end of the day, like I said, like, I've done all that. Like I said, mineral rights, oil royalties. I mean, I've made tons of money, bro. You know, like I said, I was in Vegas with over like 60 grand, right? The other time I was there with over like, I don't know, 30 grand. Turned that into, I think, like $100,000 to $200,000 probably, right? And like, yeah, I went broke. Well, I went broke because I was having to gamble for a living. But you don't understand how high on the plateau I got and on the food chain, and quickly. So it's like I've lived. I've done real things. I understand my gift with blackjack and what I can actually accumulate too. Right? So it's like you don't get it. I mean, all anybody has to do is set a limit for me and say, here's 5 grand. Or here's 10K, 15, 20 at least, right? Here's 20 grand. Let's see what you can do in blackjack. Give me about $20,000 in blackjack. I'm talking about like a budget that I could really just strictly spend for blackjack and show you what I can do. I'm pretty positive I could turn that into a boatload of money if I really, really focus and keep my head right. Don't drink while I'm doing it, and just, relax, And if I do have a drink, I mean, know what I'm doing and just keep it calm while I'm doing that. Because I understand the formula. Why do you think they give you the drinks for free? Y'all don't understand. It doesn't matter what anybody says. I'm going back to Vegas and I'm going to win this time at some point. But the thing is, I would never put a whole bunch of my money into that. Like I said, 20K would be like the top. That would be it. If I lose that, that's it. You know what I mean? But I'm being honest with you. There's a reason why I developed that gift, because I know that it will work. That's why I did it. It takes figuring out the system. The system is rigged. I didn't fail. It's just the system's completely rigged. So you have to figure out how the system is rigged and built, and then you have to, beat the system the right way, though. Because you gotta understand, I met all the card sharks, like the people that are banned from the casino because they was counting cards and stuff. Me, I don't know how to do that, nor do I need to. It's all off intuition. I'm gambling genuinely. So that's a big deal. Because what y'all don't understand is I could buy out all of Vegas. I could take over the whole thing, which is probably what's going to end up happening in my sleep, and have fun while we do it, because Christina will be with me. You understand? So I'm just telling you the truth. I mean, if you believe in anything I say, believe in that. I got a gift with blackjack. Trust me. I had all sorts of people watching, chicks trying to hit on me. They're like, you look so good while you play. I'm like, okay. I'm focused on this money right now. But yeah, like I said, I've done I've done a lot, man. Gotten a lot done. So it's like, when people want to sit here in front and pretend, it's like me personally, I don't really have time for it, and I don't have time for y'all. I've accomplished way too much. Um, just that simple, man. Like I said, I was buying cars like I was going to the grocery store. My cars have issues, of course they do, because y'all were hating. It's literally from a mechanic hating you ruined the car. So I got to see if it's a broken seal or what. I got to remake keys, right? Because what happened? Because when I was gone, I was like I said, like I'm not even gonna go over it, man. It just is what it is. A bunch of cowards, right? So it's like for me, after having a better run than anyone, being more successful than anyone, and then I create the whole Batman thing in Empire because I already was Batman, and I just kept getting into altercations. So I'm like, I might as well just be Batman because I keep getting into altercations and I keep winning. So that's Batman. So it's like you don't understand how much history is behind this and how much I've actually done and accomplished already. Like there's a reason why I'm Batman. And then I don't understand why you have people hating who want to act like, oh, it's funny. It's funny that I'm Batman. I don't get that. I think you're funny. I think it's funny how you sit there and you lie and try to depict me as different than what I am. Like I told you, my teeth are white. I mean, I can see them crystal clear in every video I take. I mean, they're white. So, I mean, depict me as what I am. I don't know what you're saying. There's nothing wrong with my teeth. Like I said, that's a badge of honor, what I went through. So, like, that's all things that I'm proud of. Like I said, people will make statements that make no sense and then run away. Well, that's the reason why you'll never be anyone because you're a coward. Like people like B Vlogs. It's like, yo, B Vlogs, I don't care what you have to say. Do you want to actually sit down and have a real conversation? We could have a conversation on the show, but before you talk, listen to what I'm telling you. Okay? Because you got to understand who you're talking to. We're not the same. You're just a guy on YouTube who's a nobody and lame. You super whack. Okay? I'm an actual gangster. Okay? I'm not competing with you. I'm just talking to you. You could never come close to competing with me, brother. It's impossible for you to catch up. That's how far I left all y'all fools behind a long time ago. Day one. Remember when that sector met me, I was rich as hell. Still am in equity. See what I'm saying? Again, the reason why I don't have cash is because I was targeted. If I wasn't targeted, I'd have plenty of money. So you're not saying anything. You're just running your mouth. And that's my issue with all of them, right? Is that they're not making any sense, right? They never do, right? Hold up. They never make any sense. Like I said, that's not what the internet's for, man. If you're going to speak, have a conversation, man. And if you're unwilling to have a conversation, then just keep it to yourself. If you don't got nothing nice or positive to say, just be quiet. Just that simple. And other than that, I mean, you can run your mouth all you want. I really don't care. Feel me? Like, I literally don't care at all whatsoever. Right? So it's like, for me personally, I honestly just think that people are funny. Feel me? Because that's what they are. They're super funny, all of them. Like, you're hilarious, bro. You mad at somebody, but you want to call me names that apply to you, but you the one trying to discriminate against me. Come on, dog. You're see-through, man. You feel me? Like I said, you want to talk about music, get yourself a record label, because I got one. Cashless Bane Records. Like I said, tangibly, my finances, I can give you the bank statements, whether they deleted them or not. It's illegal. I could take them to court for that. Okay? I can give you the bank statements proving who I am and what I do. I can give you the bank statements proving that independently I've run this record label, right? I don't have to make money off the label. I made money off of other ventures. Cashless Bane has been more successful than any record label that ever existed. And every record label was a Freemason pyramid scheme that went out of business. Do your research. So what I'm telling you is, not only have I been the most successful man who ever walked the earth and seen more money than anyone who ever walked on this planet, I assure you that, right? But also what I'm saying on top of that is the Freemasons and the fake celebrities that you look at that portray or pretend that they have money, they don't. There was another one I heard named OT Genesis. I saw an interview. He acted like he was mad. You could tell by looking at that fool, he's a coward. That's the problem with you niggas and your people. You think that you're rich. That nigga had the audacity to say, I'm really rich. I'm real rich, real money, whatever. You're not rich. You're a pawn in a system. Why would you even say something crazy like that? And that's all they do. All you do is get cowards like that, minorities that want to perpetrate like they're me. You'll never be me. And it's because it's in your DNA, clearly. I'm not just dissing you. I'm saying the truth. You're the one who keeps doing this weird fake talk. Like, do you not get what I'm saying? Like, really get rich and then talk. OT Genesis ain't rich, whoever that is. I don't even know who that is. I've never heard of him, bro. It's another Freemason. All of them are the same. They're Freemasons and cowards. You feel me? So I don't have time for it. All right, hold up.